Good morning. My name is Dave Dugas, president of DE Systems. We're doing a series of interviews with team leaders, and today we're talking with Imran Ahmed, vice president of rental operations here at DE Systems. Hello, Imran.
Hello, David.
Now, for those of you who don't know, DE Systems is in the business of event technology. We're involved in everything from the internet in a facility to the computers at registration and the software that manages it all. One of our key core competencies is technology rentals, and Imran oversees our rental operations business. Imran's based in Mississauga. Imran, let's roll through some of the areas where our rental operations are helping clients.
David, there are quite a few diversified industries that we service and have provided technology equipment rentals as well as on-site service for. An example would be a yearly global mining convention that attracts close to 30,000 attendees to Toronto every year. We provide a very large quantity of technology equipment for this event, including computers, laptops, printers, copiers, interactive kiosks, cell phone charging stations, as well as a host of other niche technology equipment. We also provide full on-site setup and support throughout the event with a team of dedicated and highly skilled technicians.
And this event has a really large trade show component. Are you involved in the trade show side of things as well?
Yes, we are. This particular event has over 1,200 companies exhibiting on the trade show floor, and we are the official technology providers for them as well. And we do get a lot of orders for equipment and services from them as well.
Interesting. Any other projects you guys get involved with?
Over the years, we also have provided technology rentals for all types of training, certification, and examinations as well. An example would be an event that we are actually just coming off, which involved providing 700 plus laptops for 17 different sites across the country for candidates writing medical certification exams.
That sounds like quite the logistical project.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Do you guys do a lot of government work?
We are also involved in the government sector as well, and have provided equipment and services for all three levels of government. In fact, the largest single project in the company's history was a government project, which was the G8 and G20 summits back in 2010, for which we provided a very large quantity of technology equipment and on-site technicians. Election time is also a busy time, and where candidates and campaign managers are looking for temporary equipment rentals for their campaign offices.
I remember the G8 and G20 quite fondly. We also have some great partnerships with AV companies. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
One of the things that we are particularly proud of is our partnership with pretty much all the major audiovisual companies within Canada. We have long established and very trusting relationships with all the major players in this sector, and we happily provide and fill many of the computer requirements they have on their larger projects. We work on site with them, setting up all sorts of computer technology and providing highly skilled technicians as well.
Any other interesting projects you've worked on?
We also have clientele within the justice system. Here we have an example of a law office renting equipment from DE Systems to arrange an arbitration between two parties. This setup was actually more challenging than it looks, as different screens had to show different content at different times. This particular arbitration proceeded for over 1.5 years, and our techs were there every week, setting up and supporting equipment for 1 or 2 days of arbitration, and then removing the equipment afterwards on a weekly basis.
It sounds like an interesting project. Imran, you're Vice President of Rental Operations at DE Systems. You've been with us for a long time. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your history with the company?
Well, I've been with the DE Systems for 20 plus years now. I joined DE back in 2001, straight out of university, and joined initially as a technician. And the last 20 years have been this amazing, wonderful journey, which I hope to continue for a very, very long time in the future.
On another note, on a more serious note, the impact of COVID has been quite stark on the meetings and events industry, on our particular rental business. How have we and how have our clients pivoted, and what are some of the protocols that you've implemented?
So since the pandemic hit, we have pivoted ourselves and have been lucky to have been awarded and successfully managed some very large projects under some very severe lockdown conditions. During these times, we followed all government-mandated safety protocols to keep both our clients as well as our employees safe. As our economy, and in particular the meetings and events sector, reopens, we are looking forward to providing technology equipment geared towards the safe reopening, among which we have equipment such as digital hand sanitizing kiosks, the digital temperature scanning kiosks, and UV sanitized cell phone charging stations, among, of course, other safety items and our standard technology rental equipment offerings.
One last question, Imran. What sort of outlook do you see for future of meetings, conferences, and events?
So the pandemic will end one day, hopefully sooner than later, and I believe we will see a roaring return of conferences and events. However, things have changed, and I believe for the good, as we will see more and more hybrid events, where there is both a physical and online component to any conference. Here's where DE Systems can actually offer a very big advantage to a potential client, as we offer both equipment rentals as well as a fully integrated online event portal to make your event an impeccable success.
Imran, it was really great speaking with you today. You're a valued member of our team. It's always a pleasure. Imran can be reached at our Mississauga office. For any technology rental requirements, please visit us at desystems.com. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone.